welcome back to Behind the Box. Today we thought we'd do something fun and share with you the games that we're planning to take on vacation. So we're about to leave for America for a family reunion from my side of the family, and there's going to be a lot of people there, and so we wanted to make sure that we had games that would cover up to 10 people, but then also some games that would work for 4 to 6 people, just in case we can't get a big group around the table.
Yeah, so we're going to run through first the games that we've got that work up to 10, and then we'll, at the end, cover the couple that we've got that are better for lower player counts. So, the first one that we'll kick it off with is Kokoro, Avenue of the Kodama. Now, you'll see us looking down because we've made a list so we don't forget anything. Now, Kokoro, we've been quite lucky with this one, actually, because we recently did a video on long-distance gaming as a gaming solution, where you can play games with people across the world using a webcam. Now, Kokoro is a really good one because it's simultaneous play, all based on the same information. So we've been playing it with Lindsay's family. They own a copy of the game, so all we have to do is bring along 2 extra player boards, because the game already plays up to 8, so if we bring 2 more, that's 10. And it doesn't really matter, there's no player limit to the game. So the way it works is, every round, cards will be drawn that will tell everyone what line they get to draw on their grid. Now let's say it's a line that goes from left to right. Everyone draws that on their grid anywhere they want. The aim is to connect different locations to different fruits and caterpillars, things like that. The great thing about this game is that by the end, everyone's board will be completely different, because you can place them anywhere, these lines, even though it's the same line that everyone has to do. So it's a really cool game. It's very quick to play. It's a game that we found people just want to play over and over and over again. So I think that's going to work really well with 10 people.
Yeah. And then we also wanted some games that incorporated a bit of deception and deduction, because that tends to go down well with
really
big groups.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially your family.
Yeah. So we have Spyfall, Deception, Murder in Hong Kong, and Saboteur. And these are fun games because there's some hidden roles or hidden information. You're trying to figure it all out, and I know Saboteur. My brother always requests that
every time. Yeah.
Spyfall's nice because it's pretty quick. You can get through a round relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Under 10 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
And then Deception's also a really good one because it gets people talking, but then one of you can't talk. So that's pretty fun as well.
Yeah, they're really good games for your family. They always go down really, really well. We've got great memories playing things like Avalon with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, it's kind of similar in that there's these hidden roles. It's When I Dream. Now, this game, and you'll actually notice there's a video we did just over Christmas talking about games to play with your family. So far we've mentioned Deception, now When I Dream, they were in that video. It just works really well with big groups because, again, it's one of those games where there's so many different roles and everyone wants to try each of them. That's the great thing with those as well. Everyone wants to just play it again. As soon as the game's over, they're like, let's try it again. I want to try a different strategy. I want to get a different role. When I Dream's a really nice game as well because it just looks incredible. All the artwork and all the cards is fantastic. It's a great game to show to people that don't otherwise play board games. Hey, look what board games can look like nowadays. So yeah, When I Dream's a great game for big groups as well. Really nice.
Yeah. We also will be bringing Zombie Dice. I know it's not the greatest game, but it works really well for what it is. It's great for if you've got a big group, maybe like around a campfire or around in the living room.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not all paying attention, but they want to be doing something. You can just get the dice out, just roll it onto like a side table next to you, and then pass it around the circle. It just kind of keeps everyone involved, but they can kind of be having a little chat as well. So
yeah, it's a nice sort of after dinner game. Everyone's feeling a bit lazy, just wants to sit down, but everyone wants to do something. Yeah, you just get out Zombie Dice and, like you said, roll on a side table, roll on the couch cushion next to you. Really, really nice game.
And it's nice because it's like a push your luck sort of game. And I think a lot of people...
Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was another thing with all these games. We wanted them to be so easy to teach to people and then quick to play as well. So the next one that we've selected is Fake Artist Goes to New York. Now, slight confession, we've never actually played this game. We played when a friend was like, oh, let's just rip up some paper. But he then later told me that he got some of the rules wrong. But basically, it's similar to Spyfall in that one person doesn't know the truth, and everyone else knows what's going on. And you've got to try and figure out who's the fake artist, who's the one that doesn't know what we're trying to draw collectively, and everyone else is trying to do that. And the fake artist is trying to just get by as best as they can by drawing small lines and not making much sense. So yeah, we're really excited about this one because we bought it a while ago, but we've never had a good opportunity to play because it needs at least 5 people to play. It plays again up to 10, so I'm really excited to give this one a go.
I am too. I'm a little nervous about how small the pens are that come with it.
Yeah.
Because we've got some people in our group that aren't great with like really
small bits. Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we can always crack out like actual pencils and stuff
and get bigger pieces of paper.
Yeah. Right. So that kind of sums up the 10 count games. So moving on to games for smaller player counts. Well, I say smaller, 4 to 6.
Yeah.
We've got Cockroach Poker as our first game on this, and I like this game because it's a bit of a bluffing game. It's not too hard to explain. It goes through pretty quickly. We've played it with my immediate family before, and it's gone down pretty well. So I think it will go down well again.
Yeah, I'm excited to play. We played it, like you said, with them before, and yeah, they really enjoyed that. So the next one is Snake Oil. We've not played this in ages. Yeah, but Snake Oil is another one of those sort of judge games. So somebody will be, let's say, an architect or a tree hugger or a cheerleader, and they're looking for the next big like product for them that benefits their profession. So everyone has to combine these 2 cards. So you'll have a hand of cards. They'll just be really mundane things like brick or toilet or gun. And so you need to combine 2 of them to make, I don't know, like a brick gun, you know, for like a builder or something. And then you have to pitch it to them why that is the product they need to buy. It's just really funny. And it's another one that's so easy to just get people sitting around playing. I mean, technically there's no limit on playing this. You could play it with 10 people.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work.
It'd get boring, I think.
Yeah,
you'd spend all your time waiting.
You'd just be waiting all the time, yeah. But with smaller player counts, sort of the 5, 6, really funny game, really enjoyable, and yeah, we really like this one.
Yeah. Then we have Dixit, which every time we've brought it out to new people that are new to gaming, they love it.
Yeah.
The art is fabulous. It's an easy enough concept. You know, essentially you've got somebody who gets to say, you know, you all have a hand of pretty cards with different images on them. And then one person gets to say either maybe some song lyrics or just a single word or a phrase, to sort of represents what's on the card. And then you all will place cards in that, you know, you're trying to
match to what they've said as best you can.
Yeah. And then none of you really know, apart from the person that placed that card, which is the original. And so you're trying to figure out, you know, whose card is actually the one. And it's great. People love it. Easy enough to explain.
Really fun. Like you said, every time we've introduced it to new people, they've always loved it. They want to play it over and over again. The artwork, similar to When I Dream, it's just really pleasant to look at. The last game on our list is actually one that Lindsay is extra excited about, so I'm going to let you explain this, and I'll do more of the outro stuff.
Alright, so this is actually our longest game.
This caps out about 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. We on purpose, we made sure all of our games were under an hour, and this is our longest game at 45 minutes. So it's Meatball Circus. It's sort of new to our collection. Love it so much. It's a dexterity game where you're taking all these little wooden meeples and little animals for your circus, and you're trying to just put them on top of each other and organize them and build them in a way that's going to get you the most points. Initially, this is all happening together, but then you do have a final round where you're like performing for the others.
Yeah.
And on your mobile phone, there will be like an app that plays music, and it just keeps it kind of tense, so that you know when time's running out. And it's a great game. We're definitely gonna have to play it in the part of the house that's away from any naps, because it can get kind of rowdy and loud, and the music
when stuff comes crashing down. Yeah.
So we'll need to pick a wise time for when it should happen and where it should happen.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to playing it.
Me too. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing all of these games, and for the most part, we tried to keep them, like we said, quick, quiet, especially we don't want them to be too loud, because like you said, there'll be people that'll be taking naps. We've got a couple of really young kids that are going to be there. Don't want to be waking them, disturbing them. And we tried to cover as much as we can, player count-wise. And yeah, we're really, really looking forward to playing all of these. And you're probably wondering, that's a lot of games. How much suitcase space do they have?
How many games is it?
That's 11 games in total.
Oh, wow.
So, we did a video about a month, 2 months ago, about traveling with board games. Now, we got 11 games across 2 boxes. So this is pretty full. That's quite full as well. But this is just 2 boxes. And if you want to learn more about our techniques for doing this, I'd advise checking out our solutions video on how to travel with board games. I'll link that in the cards in the top right. Check it out. But the inside of both of these are just stuffed. We take out the inserts, and you just got to sort of play Tetris with your board game components. But that makes it so much easier for us. I can put this in my suitcase. Lindsay can put that in her suitcase. There's still so much space then for all of our clothes. And if we needed to, we could just throw this in a backpack.
Oh, absolutely. Like if your suitcase is getting like too heavy when you test it, just put this in your backpack in your carry-on because, you know, odds are they're not really going to weigh that. I've never had anybody weigh my carry-on.
I don't think I have either. Yeah. But yeah, so that makes it so much easier to travel with. And it makes it feel more nice to like have space in your suitcase and not be just full of board games, which is what we used to be before we started doing this. Yeah,
and now I'll have more room for all my ranch dressing when I bring it home. So that's a bonus for me.
That's true. Right, that is everything. That's what we're doing. There's going to be videos that come out over the next few weeks where we're going to look the same. Our haircuts will be exactly the same because we're just going to record a few now before we go away. So when we come back, we don't have to worry about catching up. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next one.
Bye. Today we thought we would do something really fun.
Yes! That's how fun it is.
It's so fun. Do something really fun. And why do I keep saying really fun? It sounds
not that
silly.
Fun, is it? It's so fun. You guys are going to wait. It's going to be so good.